Good morning. It is Wednesday morning at 7:24. I wanted to talk about something really, I really overused the word exciting. I need to stop it. I want to talk about something really cool that's happening this weekend. I'm flying to Atlanta on Friday for the weekend. I have been chosen as the ambassador for the American Cancer Society. This event that they do called Celebration on the Hill. It's next month, September 19th in Washington, D.C. The event is it's a chance for the ACS to show legislators exactly what their constituents vote for back home, and more importantly, in relationship to healthcare and cancer, what's important to us. And so they select one ambassador per legislative district, and we all go out to D.C. on September 19th, and we get to meet with lawmakers, senators, representatives of Congress. So it's very exciting. There's that word again. It is very exciting though. I applied for this position like a year ago, and was really hoping to be chosen, and I was really excited when I was. So anyway, we go to Atlanta this weekend for the training for the session in DC next month. And this weekend will be, they roll out what the ACS's agenda is next month. Even though I already know what it is, they want to make sure that everybody understands and can eloquently boy, if they pick the wrong person, can eloquently represent them, the ACS, the American Cancer Society, when they go to DC. So I'm so pumped for this event. I really can't wait. So I'm really excited. I think it is important for Congress and legislators to realize that cancer is not happening to 60, 70-year-old women anymore, just them. It's affecting children and younger people like me, and yes, I consider myself to be a younger person. And so I'm kind of glad that I get to go and represent them and be the face of a new generation on what cancer is affecting. I want them to see. When I was diagnosed, my daughter Nicole was 11 and my son Brandon was 3. Imagine being a young mom and having to raise your children while you're sick. It's terrible. And so I really want them to know. And you know what? I firmly believe that it's in their hands to help. They've been trying to decrease cancer screenings for a couple of years now. They need to, instead of decreasing them, they need to increase them. I was staged at stage 3. I believe that if I had been to the gynecologist like 9 months before I was diagnosed. There's no way that I was not probably a stage 1 or even possibly a stage 2 9 months prior to diagnosis. If my doctor had done an ultrasound, he would have found it. But you know what? Ultrasounds are not mandatory on yearly women's exams. They need to be. It is the only way to detect ovarian cancer. Uterine and cervical cancer can be detected through a pap smear, but not ovarian. So, they've got to increase these cancer screenings. If, more and more, they're making advances with chemo drugs, and if you're caught early enough, you can beat it. But without the proper screenings, how are they going to catch it early enough? The overall picture is we do need a cure, but while we're still looking for a cure, we can make it so much easier, because right now in this country, there's about 500,000 deaths per year due to cancer. That's like 1 in 4. 1 in 4 people who die this year will die of cancer. Nice. Super. You would expect that, with numbers like that it would be a top priority to them. And it's not. And it's sad. And that's why I'm going to D.C. It's important to me. I said all that to talk about Atlanta. I really got way off track. But see, you get me up on my pedestal, and that's what happens. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend for the training, and I'm flying out Friday afternoon. And I am stressed out about getting on that freaking airplane. First of all, set aside what a huge inconvenience it's going to be to check my luggage, because I was planning on just carrying everything on because I'm just going for a weekend. And now I've got to check everything, which sucks. Because you can't take shampoo on, and you can't take lotion on, and you can't take, makeup and lipstick and stuff. And you know what? If I can't take my makeup, I'm just not going. So, I mean, set aside all that for a minute. But the sheer fact that I'm flying into a major hub scares the crap out of me. Because I've said for the last 2 years that if they strike again, they're going to pick somewhere in the south, like, or the southeast, like Atlanta, or possibly the northeast, like Boston. And I really not want to be on the plane when they do that. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm really stressed. They better have alcohol on that plane. And then somebody just told me I can't take my iPod, and that's really going to annoy me, because I can really kind of relax and calm down if I have some music to listen to, and I can kind of get in the zone, stressing me out.